Look around. There are triangles and everything, all around you. There are triangles and right triangles and circles. In squares. Rectangles. Hexagons. And any shape you can think of. Geometry, the study of shapes. It is important to be able to find the side length of a triangle. But how do you do this? Well, there is a method you use to find the unknown side of a right triangle. This method is called the Pythagorean theorem. So how does it work? Well, the theorem follows a formula. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. A and b are the legs, and c is the hypotenuse. Let's try some problems. So imagine the leg lengths are 5 and 1 is 12. Then we need to plug the formulas into variables into the formulas. Now the formula should read 5 squared plus 12 squared equals c squared. Now that the formula is written, let's simplify it. 5 times 5 plus 12 times 12 equals c squared. 5 times 5 is 25, and 12 times 12 is 144. Together, that adds up to 169. Well, we still need to isolate the variable, so we have to find the square root of c squared and the square root of 169. The square root of c squared is c, and the square root of 169 is 13. Therefore, 13 equals c. Now let's solve a word problem. A fireman needs to reach a burning room of an apartment building as quick as he can. The window to the room is 8 feet from the ground, and the base of the ladder must be placed 6 feet from the building. How tall must the ladder be? So we need to plug the variables into the formula. Now the formula should read 6 squared plus 8 squared equals c squared. Now let's write it down. 8 squared times 6 squared. 8 squared plus 6 squared equals c squared. Let's simplify. 6 times 6 and 8 times 8. 6 times 6 is 36, and 8 times 8 is 64. Together, those numbers add up to 100. Now the equation reads 100 equals c squared. Now let's isolate the variable. The square root of c squared is c, and the square root of 100 is 10. Therefore, the hypotenuse equals 10. Let's try another word problem. John leaves school to go home. He walks 8 blocks west and 5 blocks north. How far is John from the school? So one of the legs is 8 and one is 5. Let's plug the variables into the formula. Now the formula should read 8 squared plus 5 squared equals c squared. Now let's simplify. 8 times 8 and 5 times 5. 8 times 8 is 64, and 5 times 5 is 25. Both of those together add up to 89. Now, to find c, we must find the square root of both of these numbers. The square root of c squared is c, and the square root of 89 is just 89, the square root of 89. So that's our answer.